Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And again, as always, welcome, Sparks fans. We are still in Sparkstember. We are day 11, and this is album number 11. So we are talking about angst in my pants. But first, I do have to acknowledge my latest subscriber. And again, I want to thank you, Julie and Andrew. I welcome you to the Moster family and hope you get everything you want from my channel. I really appreciate you being here. Again, thank you. Every one of you guys are so important to me. And so okay, let's get into it. I'm kind of hyped up for this to show you this, okay? I love that cover. I do love that cover. I love that back cover. you know, I always find that third person right behind Ron reminds me of Abed from the Community TV series, and then and then that looks like Ren from Corridor Crew, a cool YouTube channel I watch. That kind of looks like Cypher from the Matrix, the first Matrix movie. And that just looks like a generic guy. But I find it funny. But that dress is pretty it's pretty awesome. you know, uh, what would I have thought about that? And if I would have seen that at the time it first came out. What year is this again? Is this Where's my magnifying glass? I know it's here close by somewhere. Where's my magnifying glass? That doesn't matter. I think. Oh, it's right here. Clear. It's 1982. Right, right. Of course it is. And then, but I'm kind of a little disappointed with the inside. I mean, that's that again. I mean, the album is pretty cool looking, and underneath it's kind of an even blurrier, weird, recapping of the picture. I think it's genius. I love it. And but the inside, it has a pretty cool content, but no lyrics. I kind of wish there was lyrics. That I mean, it does look pretty good, but it's a little bit lacking. When it doesn't have lyrics, I find it just a little bit lacking. But as covers go, it's up there. It's up there. I do love that cover. So again, I want at the end of the month there, I'm going to be ranking all and rating all the Sparks covers. So let's get into the nitty gritty. So I can't show you what's after this other page here because yeah, I already tallied up In Outer Space, which is the next album I'm going to be reviewing tomorrow. Though I'm not even making that video until tomorrow, but I already have the score there. I didn't add it to the official tally, but we're going to go with Angst in My Pants. And so I put that on, and of course, Angst in My Pants, the first song is a great song. Immediately gets a 10 out of 10 the first time I heard it. So I really do love it. I saw the video for it first. And then there's also I Predict, the next song. Second song is again 10 out of 10. Like how can I, that video make, and everything is just perfect. So those first two songs, it's a 10 out of 10. Then then the first time I heard Six Town USA, I think it's such a rocking hard rocking song. It gets again automatically a 10. Wow, three tens in a row for Angst in My Pants. I must really like this. Then Sherlock Holmes, I give that a strong 9. I do. I mean, it's a little bit softer tone. Now, this is just me personally. There's nothing wrong with all these tracks on here, okay? I think it Sherlock Holmes probably would have been more powerful and worked better if it was more on the B side, because it would have given a lot more strength to that B side than A side. But it still gets a 9, a strong 9. I can't give it any less than a 9 out of 10, because it's a great song. It just, I think it would have worked better later on. I think I would have wanted that whole first side to be a lot more rockin'. I mean, Nicotina is a rockin' song, and I give that a 9, a strong 9 out of 10 for sure. Um, I'm not a cigarette fan, but I do love the content. Well, that's why it still gets a 9 out of 10. Nothing. It's not getting anything lower. And then ending off with Mickey Mouse for side one. I believe Mickey Mouse is the end of side one. I mean, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It gets a 10. Automatically a 10 out of 10. I just love it. It's so fun to sing, and then Mustache, 10 out of 10. Oh, this is getting a few 10 out of 10s. But then you get to instant weight loss, and now there's a bit of a dip with an 8.5. Okay, that's fine. Tarzan and Jane, I still kind of like it, so I give that an 8.5. It's not bad. You know, then the decline and fall of me, whoop, we got to bump it back up to another solid 9. Yeah, it's a great song. I do love it. But then you get to that closer, that finisher, eaten by the monster of love, and don't let it get me. Don't let it get me. Ow! Every time they go, ow, 10 out of 10. Immediately a 10 out of 10. So what does that score? Boom! That scores a 9.454, which is a great score. But where does that leave me? Now, see, I already I put outer space in there. Now, this is an updated sheet. Okay, this is updated. I redid it. And so that first line, of course, we know that represents the number of songs. And of course, the next line is the how many tens there are in each of the albums. So as you see, I got Propaganda ended up being the highest with the 7 number 10, yeah, 10 out of 10s. Wow, and then Angst in My Pants, of course, gets gets a 6. Let's go back to Angst in My Pants again for a minute. Take a little bit of a closer look at that, of how strong that side one is, and that side two still with 2 10s in there. It's do I have that right? Mickey Mouse is the last song on would be the last song on side one, and then it would start side two at Mustache. Yeah, yeah, and that. So yeah. Now let's look at this again more closely. The See, when it comes to the scores, not only does that score like the 9 point whatever, it's also how many number 10 out of 10s. So now where's that ranking rank? Okay, I still put Propaganda. Propaganda is still at number 1 for me, just ahead of number 1 in Heaven. Okay, I'm still gonna put number 1 in Heaven. Yeah, or Angst. I don't know, Angst in My Pants. No, I mean with six tens out of tens. Now, yeah, you tell me how you would rank that, because you got to take both those things in consideration. The number of songs is not as important as the 10 out of 10s, because yeah, that makes Propaganda number 1 for me still. But does that make Kimono My House fourth? Fourth? I want to give it a higher score, but it's ending up being fourth, because I love Angst in My Pants. It's just under Propaganda, but it's definitely overwhelmed that sucker. Absolutely. But I mean, that high score for number 1 in Heaven. But again, it only has two 10 out of 10s. Oh, the orange, of course, means there's no 10 out of 10s out of those four. So, and indiscreet and introducing, they both each get one 10 out of 10s. Yeah, it's an interesting ranking system. I think it's going to work well to my advantage at the end. I'm just going to have to really think about it when I make my final tally, because you'll see I'm going to do a ranking from the least best to number one, and completely using these as a guide. And so there's no lyrics to get into, but I do want to talk about some of those songs a little bit. Of course, with I predict, and what's funny to me about I predict, that in the song they say that they predict that the song will fade out, that the song will fade out, yes, the song will fade out, and they repeat it, that the song is going to fade out. But does the song fade out? No, it doesn't. It just kind of, has a very ceremonial, perfect little ending, the way it's supposed to. But why predict? So the song is basically telling you that the predictions that he's predicting, but my predictions don't come true. That's him stating that I predict, but do my predictions come true? No, because I didn't get the ending right. I predicted it was going to fade out, and it didn't. I just want to note that because I thought that that makes me laugh. That makes me laugh, and of course the dress with the in the video having the dress in it. Genius, genius, genius. Sextown USA, you know, I get it, and I just love that driving force. Mickey Mouse is probably again another one of my favorite ones on there. It got the 10 out of 10 because yeah, it's just so catchy to sing. I sing it all the time. I catch myself singing it a lot. My name is Mickey Mouse, especially that chorus. It's mostly that chorus I'm stuck on because it's just so just perfect. Yeah, I really do like this album a lot, a lot. So I guess that's probably in third place or even tied for second because it has a six 10 out of 10s, right? So, but again, that don't let it get me out, don't let it get me. You just gotta love that. I just love that so much. Yeah, yeah. I was so happy to get this album. I knew I was gonna love this album, but so. So as you see, I got pulling rabbits, okay, because that's going to be a little bit after outer space. Yeah, again, I have already tallied up outer space and where it fits in there. It's interesting, what I thought of it, and you'll see what score I gave it tomorrow. So okay, that's enough for me. It's already long enough. I want to let you go and. But of course, you know how much I love you, and I'm always gonna wish you to be safe and to take care, because that's always gonna be a main message of promoting humanity, like I always do. Also, if you do consider subscribing, if you're watching me for the first time, and you do consider subscribing to my channel, I will greatly appreciate it and love you forever. But everybody, have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be. I'll see you on the flip side. And peace, everybody. Take care. Love ya. Bye.